Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got that stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking to you.
And we are live. Keep running, Oh, I love that tune, I do. I swear. Oh, here we go again. See, he's going to let me just talk. So apologies, guys. We are a little bit late. We are 7 minutes late. We've had a chat with, is it a company? It's a running company. Organization, yeah. So we have been having a chat with Run Things, who are raising money for charity, and there is an event that we are going to be talking about. But if you want to listen, and there is going to be a discount code for you to join us, the episode will be going out soon. I'm not sure when, but hopefully we're going out soon. So we are here, and apologies, it's 9 o'clock as well. Normally we record at 8:30. How are you both? First question.
Tired.
The first question is, how are you both? But the second question is, have you got your Christmas decorations up yet?
No.
We put ours up on the weekend.
I saw you on Facebook putting up your Christmas decorations, and I was like, "You've gone too early."
Well, if it was up to Laura, I think we'd put them up in September. But the reason we put them up now is because normally what we do is we go to our local town where I'm from, Leek, to see the light switch on, and that was on Friday. But because Arthur has got chicken pox, we couldn't go, so he was gutted. So what I said to him is, to make him feel better, is I tell you what we'll do. We'll put the Christmas decorations up over the weekend, and we'll have our own official switch on. So we did that. So to make it up to Arthur, that's why we put the Christmas decorations up.
So Robert Morris is saying not until December.
I agree.
Other listeners that are watching, you need to let us know. Is it allowed?
But it's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Has Rob gone too early?
No, it's a Christmas period now.
No, because I went to see my local town's Christmas lights switch on Friday in Bearwood, and I got kind of thought maybe, but Rachel wouldn't let me do it, and I've just seen that Ben Freeman said I never took my outside lights down. Exactly the same, Ben. My outside lights are still attached to my fence outside. They're just waiting to be plugged in.
Last time I came round your house, I think it was in the summer. I was like, still got his Christmas decorations up outside.
No, you can't do that.
They just need plugging in.
Mine are going up on the 7th of December. It's in the diary.
You may as well. There's no point in putting them up. You may as well take them down. You've only got them up for a couple of weeks.
That's how I like it.
Yeah, you make the most of them. You only get to do it once a year.
I get sick of seeing them though.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I suppose
it's a lot of kerfuffle for. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a Grinch, but it is a lot of kerfuffle, isn't it? Really,
putting them up. Yeah,
putting them up and taking them down.
Yeah, they're not. There's all weird putting them up. Do you have a real Christmas tree or a fake one?
Real one.
Do you?
I have a fake
one. No. Oh man, about a fake one.
I was going to say, I'm very surprised you have a real. We were going to have a real one this year. I like a real one because I like the smell. I like the authentic smell of Christmas. It makes me feel Christmassy. But because we decided that we were going to put them up early-ish, we decided just put the fake Christmas tree up this year again.
So we had a problem a couple of years back. We had a nice, small-ish, reasonable-sized Christmas tree. Rach decided she was going to upgrade. Absolutely huge. The reason I don't want to put it up, it takes up literally half of the front room.
That's what Christmas is all about. Making silly decisions and buying silly things. Yeah, so
it's about the baby Jesus.
Yeah, and that. That's the main reason, yeah, obviously. Yeah, and presents and Santa Claus and all that. But making bad decisions and buying things. But anyway, enough about that. We'll get on to our running. So
agenda.
Yeah, the agenda. how as your we'll go to you first, Emma, because you did the big EFM, so Escape from Meriden. This time last week we were talking about that. There was a bit of a debrief from there. How are you feeling now?
Feeling good right now. So last week for me was all about recovery and just not rushing back into it. I think we've talked in the past about how whenever I've done a big event and an ultra, I always rush back in and do too much, and then I end up being poorly or suffering. So this last week, I've just taken it really easy, really steady, and focused on easing into it, listening to my body.
We can hear everything that you're doing, Ben. He is, by the
Just
way,
having a
if you're
drink.
listening, people on YouTube can see what he's doing. But if you listen to the podcast, he isn't doing anything that he shouldn't be doing. He's shaking his drink. Although it does look even dodgier now that he's hitting the ball.
No, I just got my magnesium in here, and because after this I'm straight to bed. So I thought, I'll get it in.
So yeah, I've been having my magnesium, my protein, my collagen, my electrolytes, and just really last week was just looking after myself. And on Sunday, everybody was out doing Wilmslow 10K, and I was like,
Did you get FOMO?
I really wanted to go and run. I knew I couldn't be there.
Did you get FOMO from the race though? Because one of your goals is to not get FOMO.
I was suffering a little bit, and because of that, I wanted to then run on Sunday because everyone else had been out and ran and done a really good run and had a race. I was like, right, I want to do a really good run, but I didn't. I resisted. I held back. So last week I did a total of, I think, about 16K, 3 5Ks, just over 5K. Did a really, really easy paced. Was in the gym twice, did one HIIT session, one strength session. In my strength session, I had a bit of a hissy fit and told my other coach that I wasn't going to do something, and he made me do it.
You can't just leave there. You've got to tell us what it was. You had a hissy fit.
What was this? And how did he make you do something you didn't want to do? Because I still haven't worked that out yet.
I sat on the floor, I crossed my legs, and I said, I'm scared, I'm not going to do it. And I nearly cried. And then he said, you can do it, we'll break it down. And we did it.
And had to go and clean the toilet.
And then I felt really proud of myself.
Yeah, okay, what was it? Clean the toilet?
No,
you had to do a bush tucker trial?
So it's hard to explain. So I had a kettlebell on the floor in front of me, a really heavy, big one. I had to put my hands on the
kettlebells are genuinely heavy, though.
Yeah. The handle, and then I had to go up on my toes, and then go up and down on my toes, but whilst holding onto the kettlebell. So
calf raises.
No, it was more doing like my hammies, to be honest. So my toes were on the ground, and like I was from my knees pulling up and going up and down whilst balancing on the kettlebell. So the reason that I was scared is I was scared that the kettlebell was going to wobble over and I was going to face plant the floor. Or
you were standing on the kettlebell?
No, my hands were on the kettlebell. I'll have to video it and send it to you. I don't know what it's called. So,
and how did it go?
I was really scared. I nearly cried because I didn't want to do it, but he made me do it. And then after, I thanked him for making me do it because Is
this your other coach, by the way?
Yeah, Chris.
Oh,
Coach
so
the
other coach gets thanked, and also I can get Emma to do things with that.
I can't remember the last time I got thanked.
Do you pay Chris?
We've got a deal.
Oh, okay. We don't need to talk about that. We'll move on.
She goes on a HIIT podcast once a week.
Yeah.
There's no cash exchange on my behalf. Let's put it that way.
Oh well, yeah. We'll move on from that. We don't want it. Yeah, we don't want to know that. I know it's Christmas and all that, but we don't want to know about that. Carry on. So, anything else to write home about this week from your training, or?
I ran tonight.
I saw that. How was that?
Really, really good run. So tonight was my first long run back. So I did about 12. Yeah, I did 12K, pretty much just bang on, and it felt really good because I upped the pace a little bit tonight, so I ran down
Was she
to
allowed to
Biddle.
do that, Ben? Was she allowed to do that? Was that
Do what
on
she
the-
wants.
I think I made the right decision, though. I think it was about like.
I mean,
tonight.
typically after something like EFM, and after doing Tittisworth, it's always been a case that you kind of get a free week. It's like you need to bring yourself back round, and when you feel ready to run, you'll be ready to run. And listen to your body. So if today was your first real run back and you felt like going a bit harder, a bit faster because the legs are feeling it, then fair play to you. Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
Yes, I enjoyed it. So I did.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So yeah, had a good run tonight. Felt really good. Enjoyed it. 12k, just over an hour, about an hour and 8, I think.
Awesome.
That was
So
it.
you're now ready to go back into training, right? Because we're going to talk about what the plans are in terms of how we build into the start of the training plan for the marathon, which starts on the 31st of December.
Yes.
Obviously, we've got the event that we were talking about at the start, which is going to go out in a podcast episode. Already probably has gone out by this time.
Don't confuse me.
And then also we've got some key sessions that we're going to be putting in, so we'll talk about that. But you're ready and raring to go.
Yeah, I am, and I've got new trainers. So.
I did see them.
Yeah.
I did see them. A Brooks trainer.
Yeah, and black as well.
I know what's going on.
I know.
Not like me, is it?
No,
So,
I did say that. I thought, oh, she's gone for black. She's always told me she never goes for black.
I don't. I did ask them in the shop if they had anything brighter, but they didn't.
What made you go Brooks? Interesting choice.
I tried the load on and ran in them. I was supposed to go for Hockers. Hocker Clifton 10 was my brief, and the lady in the running shop, mentioning no names of any particular running shops, said that Hocker Clifton 10s aren't a very good marathon training shoe. And
On what grounds? Don't
They
say
are-
tarmac.
Road. Oh, he shouldn't let me do it. That was a proper dad joke. Road.
apparently they
Durability.
apparently they've not got as much miles in them, and what else did she say? They've not got as many miles in them, and Oliver's just coming.
Oliver.
Night, Oliver.
Oliver. No.
Hey, you went down.
He's a bit early tonight, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just got back from the gym.
Oh, you go and recover. Get some magnesium in you.
He's not been in the hot tub then tonight. Then
Not yet. He might come back down then. Anyway, so they've not got as many miles in them,
down in
and
just his speedos.
they've not got as much cushioning in them, so they aren't as good for your knees. So that's what she said. Even though she didn't even let me try them on. She said, if you're getting a marathon shoe, Hocker Clifton 10s aren't a marathon shoe. And she got.
See, I quite like Hocker and the Cliftons.
okay.
Certainly up until like Clifton 7, I think they're on when I was wearing them. But I will agree that they had very poor durability. You don't get much outer sole in a Hocker Clifton. And I think if you're doing marathon training, you do want to get a pretty good, durable trainer. I've been running in Skechers.
Yeah, how's that going? Actually, I forgot about them.
Really good, really good. Yeah,
because you weren't sure about. I know we went and we saw some at the running show last year, and we were talking about. You were talking about getting some when they came out in May, but you weren't sure about them when you bought them. But
they are a fantastic easy shoe. I can't remember the actual name of them off the top of my head now. I'm not even about to try, but I'll put something on Instagram with them. But they are fantastic as an easy shoe. I think they're going to be really good as a marathon trainer for easy miles.
I just done my first run in these new ones, and when I went in, I said I want something different to New Balance because I've always been running in New Balance, and I've had so many pairs. I've had 3 pairs of 1080s. I was like, it's time to try something new. And in comparison, the cushioning, I don't think is as good as my New Balance. But I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to stick with it. I ran all right in them. Felt good. Did 12k. Happy. Yeah. See
Cracking.
where they take me. I was ready
Awesome.
for some new ones.
So I think Jack Stewart says 10k. Did you run on your own? Ooh.
No, I
And also,
started.
that
started
woman
on my
needs sacking.
Started on my own, and then I found my friend Jack.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, he said that woman needs sacking. I'm presuming he's talking about the lady in the Run North. In the shop.
Caught me by surprise then.
In the shop, yeah.
In the shop.
I think she
You
also
went to
scammed
Wilmslow Park Run, so put two and two together. I'm sure you could think of the name of the shop.
Yeah, so Wilmslow Park Run, I'll just touch on that. You know how when you're at a park run and they shout, keep left?
Yeah.
They do that, don't they, at most park runs? At Wilmslow, they shout, keep right.
Are you going the other way around? Are you doing instead of? How is it? Like, is it way out and back, or is it?
It's an out and back with a little bit off to the side.
So why didn't they keep right then? So the fact that people coming back towards you go on your left.
It's just the rules of the park run. They can do what they want.
Yeah.
I know, but it's the first time I've been to a park run where they shout keep right. So I was like, what? This blew my mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I was in Wilmslow on Sunday. I didn't go into the shop that we're talking about. Didn't get opportunity to. But I've never done Wilmslow Park Run, so I'll have to try it and see. Is it a decent park run? Pardon saying keep right.
I want to go back and do it again on a dry and warmer day. So there was ice on the ground. I went with my Dan and I went with Jack. Dan beat Jack.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Jack's not happy about that.
But then again, Dan beat you at Congleton a couple of weeks ago. So Dan is the man. So Dan is beating everybody at the minute. So
I don't know what's going on.
I know.
So yeah, I want to go back and do it again on a dry, warmer day because there was ice on the ground, so I couldn't give it my all. I had white trainers on and it was muddy, so
just have to find another pair on top of the pair that you've already bought to replace the pair that are muddy. Then
no, I'm trying to reduce the collection down. But yeah, so I feel good. I feel like I'm back. Just waiting for a training plan so I can.
It's just about maintenance. He's already said it's about maintenance between now and the 31st of December. Is about maintenance. So you're just keeping yourself accountable.
What I'm going to do, the way I see it, is we need to get into a structure.
Yeah.
And I think the key for a bit is there's going to be a long run as a staple. 90 minutes minimum. Easy on a weekend. Then a tempo to threshold rep session, which might be things like, 6 by a kilometre. It might be 2 blocks of 10 minutes at threshold or whatever, yet to be decided. And then there's going to be shorter, faster reps, like things like maybe 12 by 400 meters or something along those lines. And the idea is that we keep doing these sessions because we said last week, it's not about variety of the session. It's about variety within the week. And what we should be able to see by balancing those similar sessions every week is that 1, we build a good routine across the week. 2, we know exactly what we're doing. And 3, we can start to see some comparison on effort to see where your fitness is come the 31st of December. The rest of the week is just made up with easy runs. And I think this is the thing. If we can build a weekly structure like that, I think we can probably be in a good place come 31st of December then where we could start altering those workouts to make them a little bit more marathon specific. So the tempo to threshold workouts in the week become marathon specific pace.
Yeah.
And then the Sunday miles, the 90 minutes, we put blocks of, again, marathon specific work in there. And we just kind of see where we're at gradually, because what we need to do is focus on getting to April injury free, but having gained a lot of consistency. And the main part of the training is the specificity of the target pace that you want to achieve come Manchester.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's all going to be about that pacing. I know what the pace needs to be. So I'll tell you something now. You might laugh at this. I went to Chatsworth House yesterday with Dan and some friends, and we were doing like the Christmas market.
Oh, was that? Sorry, is that too soon? Sorry, a bit too soon. Sorry.
I'm not telling you. No, not telling you.
Sorry.
No.
I
No,
had
it's
to.
not.
You said you were going to laugh at it, so I had to press the laughing button.
No.
You've blown it. We were just about to get a fantastic piece of comedy, and you've blown it. I'm interested, Emma. Please tell me.
Chatsworth House. Go on.
I'll tell you later.
Where is
And-
Chatsworth House?
Is Chatsworth Estate?
Yeah, but where's the only
Derby.
Chatsworth I know? Is it Derby? The only Chatsworth I know is off Shameless. That's Chatsworth Estate as well, isn't it?
It's like
That's
just
where
outside Bakewell.
The Gallaghers live. I'm sorry.
Killed that move.
Moving on. Okay, then I'll talk about my running. If can't be that funny if he's not that bothered about telling us. Anyway, moving on.
I just don't tell you because you're not my real friend. I'm my real friend.
So it's different when I get dissed and I get the.
I've never done that to you.
Emma,
All
don't worry.
right.
Rob's about to tell us about his running. It'll only be 30 seconds.
Actually, no. Actually, I've done a lot more running than I normally do. Actually, so not Monday, Tuesday, I went out for a run in my lunch break because I knew I had a swimming lesson. So I had I did a run 3.4 mile.
Sorry, I just had something on my mic.
All right then. But I'm different because I'm going to carry on talking because I can boot you both out while I'm talking. So my lunch run.
Done anything.
So about 3.4 miles, and then I had my swimming lesson, and then I went and played football for the first time in weeks.
Emma, you're blowing bubbles in that water.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I went and played football. So I did my very own triathlon. I went for a run in the afternoon, then I went swimming, and then played football. So that was on Tuesday. On the Wednesday, I went out and did 4.5 miles. Absolutely freezing. I think it was in the evening. Yeah, at 6:14. And then I went out on the Thursday and did a nearly 5.5 mile with my new head torch to test it out.
I got a new head torch. Didn't you have a new head torch last
Yeah,
week?
but that was too
I've
big.
got a question.
Too big. The head torch I bought a couple of weeks ago was massive. I looked like a Dalek, so I thought I'm not going to use it.
So what you done with the big head torch?
I'm going to use it for if I take the dog for a walk because it's good for that kind of thing because it's massive. It's so bright you can see for miles. So I'm going to use it for that. Go on. What's the question?
Have you signed up for your triathlon yet?
No, I've told you it's payday on Wednesday, and I'm going to sign up on payday because I'm absolutely skint. So I'm going to sign up on Wednesday. So
Have
I
you
did
found
that.
a swimming pool you can practice in yet?
No, I haven't. I need 5. I keep forgetting.
Have you brought a bike?
No. I've got plenty of time. I've got till June. But interestingly, I was looking at what a half Ironman is, and it's not that much different compared to what I'm doing. This to 113 kilometers a half Ironman is. I'm doing 100 kilometers, so it's only like an extra 13 kilometers to do a half Ironman. So interesting. And then Saturday, I should have been pacing 35 minutes with Stoke Fit, but when we got there was no bibs, so I didn't see the point because nobody knew I was pacing 35 minutes. So I ran 32. I just took it easy, and I made sure I was the last Stoke Fit member in, and I did it in 32 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, what about all them people that wanted to do it in 35?
Well, they wouldn't have known I was pacing 35 anyway, so how are they going to know? So I just thought to myself, is there any point in me pacing it? No, so I didn't. And then on Sunday, I was on pacing duty. So Wilmslow 10K. So it's the 4th year in a row. I think I've done it, 4 years in a row. Love Wilmslow Festive 10K. I always tend to dress up as Santa Claus, but this year I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and I'll be the tallest elf you've ever seen. So I dressed up as an elf and I was pacing Laura Beach. She wanted to get under her official 10K race PB is 60 minutes. Although she's got, I think her fastest 10K was in when she did a half marathon at Tissington half. So she got that PB there, but officially, like a race is for 60 minutes. So she wanted to get under that. We put 54 minutes in the Pace Pro and we got 55 minutes. So she was happy with that. And then
Well done, Laura.
yeah, and she did really, really well, really, really well. And it was nice because there was loads of people there that I saw from Stoke Fit, Ange Morton, and Liz who listens to the podcast, Liz Ross. But yeah, and then today I've been out with Stoke Fit and done track. So I've done 10-minute warm up.
Yeah, this is what I like.
Yeah, so 10-minute warm up, followed by 7 repeats of 3 minutes effort, and then 2 minutes recovery. And I think I did pretty well actually. Looking at if you look at my Strava, I wanted to try and stay consistent with my efforts, and I stayed pretty consistent. There was a bit of a dip.
And you were lapping it on your watch. I like that.
Yeah. So the first
7:23.
Yeah, my first
7:38.
Yeah, 7:23, 7:38, 7:45, 7:50. Then I came back down again, 7:40, 7:45, and the last one was 7:16.
So there's something in a track session that I like to. I can't remember who I heard it off, but you're only as strong as your last rep.
Yeah. So what I wanted to do is, because normally what I do on a track session is I go out really, really, really quick, and I burn myself out, and then I can't do the last rep as a hard effort. So I wanted to try and keep myself consistent, but try and get the last lap similar kind of pace to my first rep, and I beat it. So,
and how did you find running on track with other people? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I really do enjoy. I've done it a few times with Stoke Fit. I've been out with Mario as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I was running with Dave Wallace for a short while. Then I was running with James Tutton. So shout out to them because they kept me going. So James Tutton is really good motivation.
Did you have to pay track for that, or is that part of Stoke Fit?
No, so I think I don't know how much it is normally, but we only pay £2. I forgot to stick some money, so I owe him £2. I owe Pete Gibbs £2.
£3.50 to go on there.
Yeah, so it's cheaper, and it's £2 to go, and I think it's every couple of months that they do it, and it's really good because, like I say, it's an actual session that you do, and I find that I can keep myself consistent on track. If I went on my own, I think I'd not be as good, if that makes sense. But with other people, because they're there and they're pushing you on and encouraging you, like James Tutton was really encouraging today. So that motivates you to carry on getting the similar kind of pace.
Yeah.
Whereas if I went on my own, I think I'd struggle. I've never done it on my own, so I don't know for sure, but I think I would struggle. So yeah, I did that this evening. Really enjoyed it.
Well done.
Yeah. I haven't got it.
Good runs, then, yeah.
Yeah, I have. I haven't got a swimming lesson tomorrow because Arthur's in Songbirds. So I'm going to watch him in Songbirds in a concert because he's not been very well with chicken pox. It's going to be interesting because he's got a bit of a croaky voice. But yeah.
And then we've both got in the pud run, haven't we, on Sunday? Saturday.
Yeah. Pudding run on Saturday, which is the last NSRRA race of the calendar.
So you know what that means?
What?
It's the battle of Carly and the kettle.
It is the battle, yeah. It is battle of Carly and the kettle, yeah. I think it's quite open for most of the leagues. In my league, I think it's still open for who can come third, who can get promotion. I think Ben Freeman and Chris Colburn. So Ben's on the chat. I think he's been promoted with Chris Colburn, but I think Rob Mills and maybe Trevor Hoyle, they're up for that third spot. So it's going to be interesting. I've got nothing to play for, so I'm just going to enjoy it. I think what I want to try and do is because it's my 13th run and the 12 runs are accounted for. So if you get like better run on your last one, it knocks off your worst one.
Yeah.
So I think my worst one was at All Sage. I got a 35. So I think if I get more than 35 and I push myself, I think
35 points.
yeah. So I think I came like 14th, 15th. So I can't remember what it was, 16th maybe. I want it. I think I'm in 7th position, so I'd like to stay in 7th position or get a bit higher if I can, which I'm happy with. So, but yeah, training's going well. Just trying to keep myself consistent. Trying to anyway. It's been hard this week, like I say, because Arthur's been poorly. It's been a bit harder with work and having to stay off, work from home and things like that, and him being poorly. Horrible. On Thursday night, I was nearly in tears because he was in so much pain. It was vile. He's absolutely covered in chicken pox. So I had to nip out and go and get loads of cream for him to try and soothe the chicken pox. But touch wood, he's come through it and he's still got loads of spots all over him, but they're all scabbed over now, so he can go back to school.
Bless him.
I've never seen a kid, honestly. I've only seen chicken pox on kids that are in my family. But I've never seen a kid with so many spots. And literally, when he first started, like 2 or 3, I thought, this is going to be easy. And then the morning he woke up on Wednesday morning, it was absolutely covered from head to toe, all in his mouth and on his feet, on his hands.
God, that must have come out really quick because obviously I saw him on Saturday and he was fine, wasn't he?
So Tuesday,
happy.
Yeah. So he was fine up until Tuesday. Went to school, no problem. I made a phone call late on Tuesday afternoon saying that he needed to pick him up because he's not feeling very well. And we found some spots. And then he just progressively got worse over the week. But yeah, he's all good now. So hopefully he's through the worst of it and he can get back to a bit of normality. Because he was going crazy in the house because obviously he can't go anywhere. So yesterday I took him out for a drive. And he was just wanting to get out because he went past loads of parks. He was like, I want to go for a park run. I want to go for a park run. But anyway, how's your training going, Mr. Russell? How was cross country? Any more falls? Any more dips in the puddles?
No falls this week's cross country. Sorry to disappoint. It was actually a harder course.
It looked it.
With more possibilities of slipping. But
it did look it.
I mean, after my fall last week, one thing I want to say is 20,000 views on Instagram for me falling on my arse in the mud.
It's worth
Thank you. If you've watched it more than once. 19,000 probably Rob, which is good to know. My week's been quite good, actually, because I did Leamington Park Run. Then I went out for a 5-mile run on Sunday. Had a nice sports massage, and then Monday did a session with the club because Rach didn't go to Pilates. But what I feel like I'm doing is starting to build something really good in terms of consistency and mileage and getting that routine going. I managed to get a midweek hour, which I rarely do. If I run for it in the week, it's normally like a 45-minute run. But I managed to get a midweek hour in on the Tuesday. So I did 7.2 miles on the Tuesday. Then did an easy 3 miles on the Wednesday. And then Thursday I went to do my usual track session at club. But because we had cross country again this weekend, we did 2 sets of 50 seconds on, 50 seconds off foot. There's them balloons again. We did 2 sets of 50 seconds on, 50 seconds off times 4. Everyone that wasn't racing did 3 sets. But I'm really finding that the 50 seconds intervals are paying off massively. So I think this is probably going to be one of the sessions that I get you guys doing regularly, because you can really work on like your top end speed. So you do 50 seconds on, 50 seconds off 4 times, and then you have a nice 2-minute rest, so you're fully recovered, and then you do 3 sets of that. And the aim really is to try and keep consistent with your pacing, but try and run at kind of like a max effort. So that session will be what improves your anaerobic threshold to VO2 max, really working on that faster speed, leg turnover. And then the other session will be where we work on your threshold development. But that's really paying off. And I'm enjoying those sessions. Then it was cross-country time, and it was the Midlands 7 cross-country championships on a farm in Clent. I don't know if you've ever been to Clent over my way. It's basically just hills, constant hills and the weather at the weekend was absolutely shocking. It rained all night, torrential downpours, and the mud. If you go to my Strava or Instagram, you'll see the mud that we had to run through, and it was awful. It was 1,200 foot of elevation over this just over 6 mile course, and my legs were in absolute bits by the finish of it. But I managed to be the 4th scorer for the club, which was one of my little mini targets. Top 6 for each club score points. As a club, we finished 4th. I was really pleased with it. The most pleasing thing was on Sunday, I went for lunch at my auntie's and then ran back. So I ran quite late in the day, about 4:30. But I did 90 minutes and I got 11 miles in. And I just felt so comfortable because I don't know whether it was running on the hills the day before.
90 minutes, 90 minutes, and you're 11 miles in. That's
Yeah.
mad.
Well, it was. I didn't. Do you know? Have you ever had one of them runs where you run and it just goes so quick?
Yeah.
The time just goes so quick.
I
Yeah.
don't think I ever have.
You
I
will
have, and
have.
I remember
You
them
will
though.
have.
I remember there was one that I went out on my own and did before Edinburgh, and I wanted to run in my race day outfit so that I knew I could run a half marathon in what I was wearing, and I just it just felt amazing, felt really comfortable, really happy, and those are the runs that you remember. I was on my own, and I had to, yeah, that was a good run that day.
I felt like in that one that you've just said there. It's little things like I had some new running leggings on. I had like my Skechers trainers on, which were phenomenal. I had like a new jacket on. I felt good.
Yeah.
And
There
then
is a time
Yeah.
where I think it depends on what kind of music I'm listening to. So
Yeah.
if I'm in the zone, like Mr.
I had
Brightside or
nothing.
something like that, I
No
think
music.
that is that's when I start to get into the swing of things.
But it's for whatever reason, it all just comes together.
Yeah.
Like within the first half a mile, like it was dark. I love running in the dark, but it was like everything. My feet felt comfortable. My legs felt like they were just light, and I got through the 11 miles. Average heart rate, 148 beats per minute. Looking at it now, and I was just so comfortable. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't happen very often. You have to really cherish these runs when they happen. But
Can you
it
remember
just
Matt
gives you a lot
Pritchard
of
talking
confidence.
about it? When Matt Pritchard came on the podcast, he mentioned it about that runners. What do you call it? He called it something. Runners flow or something like that, where runners. What was it? Runners high or something. I can't remember what he said.
Well, you just go into flow state.
Flow state. You don't get it very often, but
Yeah.
when you do get it, it's like a euphoric kind of feeling.
And I think this is part of like the training process. I think what we do is we go out and we do the hard runs, but every now and then it all becomes worth it because you get one of those runs where everything clicks. Like I didn't have to stop for cars. Every road I came to, it was perfectly clear. It was just everything felt great. And I think it's one of those that you keep running because you hang on to the fact that you're going to hopefully get one of them. That was Sunday. And then today, that was yesterday, yeah. Today, I had a nursery cancel on me because they had a leak in their roof. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? So I went to track. I went down the track because I'd normally do a session on a Monday night, but Rach went to Pilates. So I went and did 3 sets of 2 minutes, 4 minutes, and 2 minutes. So it was 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, and I did that 3 times of 60 seconds rest between each interval, and then 4x400 meters at the end. It totaled about 10k. But again, my pace was feeling really good. So I was aiming for like a comfortable 5K pace. And I got the 2 minutes, the 4 minutes, and the 2 minute intervals done. In what paces were they coming in? They were coming in at around about 5:38, 5:40 per mile. And it was just, again, on the track, just like zoning out and just going through the motions and trying to stay comfortable. So I feel like the last few weeks I've built up good mileage, but it's all clicking now. I'm getting my 2 track sessions in, I'm getting my easy miles in, my long run. And you have to cherish these moments, because I think it's kind of now it's like, can you keep that consistency? And this has always been the hardest time of year for me, is the winter. So I'm hoping the challenge we've got going on and
It will.
staying with the club is going to allow it to continue.
Yeah, I think the challenge is going to help massively. It'll help me personally, because I'll be able to see my name and my miles against it, and I'm on a leaderboard.
So we'll mention what the challenge is, because this podcast episode is going out on Friday. There are people that are watching now, so thank you for watching on YouTube. So you will get a bit of a preview to what we're actually talking about. So before we came on the podcast today, we had Claire and Kev from Run Things, and they do an event / challenge called Run Up to Christmas. And between the 1st of December and the 25th of December, you just run as far as you can. There's no specific goal that you've got. You might have your own goal. So it might be to run 100 miles in that amount of time. It might be to run 25 miles. It might just be run every day. And what we've done is we've set up our own little team called Couch to Coached. And you can join our team, because we have a overall goal of 1,000 kilometers to achieve between the 1st and the 25th of December. So the run up to Christmas. And we want people to join us, because I don't fancy doing 333.3 kilometers on my own. And I'm sure Ben and Emma don't feel the same as well. So please don't go and join us. They don't have to put a code or anything to join us, do they, Emma? They just have to search for Couch to Coached running team.
That's right. So where it says if you're joining a team, just put Couch to Coach, and then you'll be added to our team.
So please come and join us. And I think there's awards that you can win throughout the season that you can get. There's a medal at the end of it. And there is a discount code, but I'm not going to tell you the discount code now, because you have to listen to the episode that we put out with the Run Things. So please go listen to that, and you can get yourself a discount code. So what's on the agenda for this week then with regards to running? Ben, for you, have you got another cross country next weekend?
No, I am hoping to be consistent for the rest of the week. I'll go down to track on Thursday, and then we're going to Cambridge, me and Rach, for a mini athletics Christmas meetup. And I'm planning on doing a park run in Cambridge and maybe doing a bit of a 5K time trial, because I haven't, since me and you did the handicap at the Whammy,
where I beat you,
where you beat me. I've not yet done a 5K park run on the road. I've done a lot of cross country, a lot of hills, a lot of heavy leg work. I'm going to put my racing Adios Adizero Pros on and maybe do a fast 5K and see what comes out.
Awesome.
I'm planning on doing a full send on Saturday, if that's all right, Ben.
Go for it.
Yeah,
it's hard. Have you done it before?
No, I haven't. It's 3 laps, isn't it? With a hill. So you go up the hill, down the hill, round again, up the hill, down the hill, round again. Yeah. But I just think I'm going to put
You'll get some pace coming down. You'll get some pace.
Go for it.
I would say probably it's 2/3 up, hot, and then 1/3 down. But the down is quite a nice down. So yeah, it's a good course. I like it. I really like Chad 10K. And like I say, they've always got the guy playing the bagpipes at the top. You get a pudding at the end. It finishes right by a pub, so we can go for a drink after. So yeah, it's a good race, and it's always very well supported. And you go past the same people 3 times, so it is a good race to do. So I probably won't go for a full send. I'll probably go for a good effort on it.
He'll go full send.
Yeah, why not go for a full send?
He'll go full send.
I never expose my tactics until I do it. That's why.
He'll be full sending.
I'm planning on going full send. We'll see if anything changes between now and Saturday. But
Yeah.
I've obviously training for EFM. There's been a lot of long, slow runs, a lot of easy runs, and I've had my week of recovery. I've done a good run tonight. Felt okay. So you know what? I'm gonna whack the carbons on and just see what I can do.
I think it's a good chance this weekend, as we go into December, to probably do a full send over 10k, because when we do time trials to set things like your threshold for training, it's always over 5k, and we are training for a marathon, so doing a full send over 10k gives us a good opportunity to kind of see, a little bit more about where that threshold actually is, and allows us to kind of tailor things like the threshold workouts a bit more. So
I think I might. I was thinking about it now. I was concerned about my hip because I've only been doing easy since I've done my hip. But tonight I've done track and it feels good. Actually, it feels okay. And I've had acupuncture on it. I'm having acupuncture again tomorrow. So I probably will try a little bit faster pace on Saturday and just see where I'm at. Got a couple of comments on the YouTube. I need to do 92 miles to get my 1,000 miles for the year, so this will help. I'm presuming that's Julian talking about the run things. I think I need about 105, so this will help me to get my 1,000 as well. And then Sam has put, I got a Christmas present for Benji, and it's not a puzzle, by the way.
I always worry when that lad buys me Christmas presents. As a rule, we don't buy each other presents. Or cards or anything at special occasions. And actually talking about that, the last present that Sam bought me, I've got here.
He got you an ear? Wow, amazing.
He got me a coaster.
You went, I've got a ear, and then did that.
No,
what's that?
The last present I've got is a coaster off Sam, a pack of coasters. So this is one of them. The others are in the box here. And it's basically, my dad went through a stage of going on Twitter when Twitter used to be called Twitter and not X. And he was absolutely useless at it. And these are some of my dad's best tweets put on coasters.
Well done, Rory Leroy.
So the first one, well done, Rory Leroy. What a golfer. This man is fantastic. Win. To all you fantasy league players, good luck to you in the new season. Watch out for the Force Barcelona. And good luck to Roy and the lads tonight against Uruguay. But my dad only had like 4 followers, which was me and my mates. He didn't ever tag anybody. And one time on the other coaster that's in there, he just tweeted his name. So we all tweeted in.
Sam's put quality tweets.
Quality tweets. So that's my dad's. That was the last present Sam got me. So I can't wait, Sam. Thank you very much. Let's have a catch up. See what it is. I'll call you tomorrow.
And the running gardener says, I need full send, but I'm in the bit of a mental doldrums. Is that a bit of loss of mojo, Ben, or is it something different? If you need a chat, mate, you know where I am. Let me know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Sam's got you as well, Ben.
Can't
what,
imagine.
have you got him a present? You need to get him a present now.
No.
You've got wait. When's he going to get this present, Sam? Will it be between now and the next podcast, or will it be actually at Christmas? Because I want to know. I'm waiting for him to answer, but he's not going to answer. It's going to take him a while.
Whatever it is, I ain't showing you guys because I know for a fact it's going to be something ridiculous.
Are we doing Christmas presents? Should we do Secret Santa?
Well, I've got you. You've got your Christmas present. It's in Andy from Sainsbury's car, and I've got Ben one that should be coming any time now. So I've already bought you 2.
Should we do a listener's Secret Santa?
A listener's Secret Santa.
How are we going to
do that? Yeah, are we going to organize? If you want to organize that, Ben, go for it. But I can't see that happening. I cannot see that happening.
If anyone wants to play, let me know, and I'll pick a name out of a hat and allocate it to you. Spin the wheel.
That's going to be mad. That's going to be in madness. You should have. If we were going to do this, we should have said this in like March. Give us some time to prepare.
Anyway, move on.
We've already got run up to Christmas. That is our
Yeah.
Christmas present.
Yeah,
to our
move
listeners.
on before
They
we
get to
shoot
join us.
ourselves.
They get
Have
to
you
join
got? Have we got any couch to coach news? Couch to coach news. Couch to coach news.
Whoa,
Whoa,
we're not doing any Stravaing.
that's on fire with the listener.
All right, we'll come to that in a bit.
How long have we been doing this, Ben?
I don't know.
Come on.
It's because I didn't
Couch
put
to
an
co-
agenda together, but I didn't put an agenda together because we were supposed to have a pre-meeting. To
Yeah,
talk
We
so
were
about
that's
the
supposed to have a
agenda.
pre-meeting, but Rob
What's
didn't
my
turn
bad?
up, did he?
Yeah, I completely forgot, and also I've got a poorly child at home, so I feel sorry for
Did
me.
you actually forget?
No, I didn't forget. I got home late from track, late-ish, and then I had to get Arthur in the shower, and then time just slipped by me, and I remember. And then I thought to myself, "Rubbish! It's now 8:15. I need to get on the podcast." So yeah, it is my own fault. So I have got some couch to coach news and some good news for people. You only have to do this much running a day to slash your risk of premature death by 35%. So apparently, by Rick Pearson has wrote this, protecting your ticker is easier than you think, but you have to move at a higher intensity. So people always say that obviously exercise is good for you. How much that physical activity should you do to stay healthy? According to NHS guidelines, the answer is to 150 to 300 minutes of moderate activity, brisk walking or easy cycling, or 75 minutes to 100 minutes of vigorous activity like running, climbing stairs quickly, and so on. However, the data suggests that just under 6 minutes of vigorous activity, so running, for example, can reduce your risk of all-cause mortality, aka premature death, by 35%. So you only have to do 6 minutes of vigorous running to reduce your death likeliness by 35%. Bit of a morbid thing to say, but that's a positive to think. If you're going to slash it by 35% by doing 6 minutes, how much are you going to be slashing it by running between now and Christmas, running 1,000 kilometers? I'm not blaming Arthur, by the way, Jack Stewart. Have you got any more couch to coach news?
I've got one, and
Go on.
I think it's quite fitting in terms of something that was done a few months back. We had the event for women running in the dark. What was it called now?
Like
Lift the curfew.
lift the curfew.
Lift the curfew, and there's news that a women's running club set up so members could have a space safe to exercise, particularly during dark winter months, now has more than 250 members. A lady called Sarah Meenan, who set up Run Club in February 2024, has said that the sessions in Hagley in Worcestershire and Kimber, Staffordshire, with runs open to all levels of fitness, as well as plans to expand into more areas. So locally to both me and you guys is this run club set up for women to run and have the opportunity to feel safe whilst running. So I think check them out.
Cool. Say it again.
They're called what are they called? I don't know. Run Club. Who set up Run Club? That's what it's called. Run Club. Just as simple as Run Club. Rob's going to get Sarah Meenan on the podcast at some point, I imagine.
That's the next mystery guest.
Can't wait to hear about it. I'm just getting a picture of her face, photographic memory, so that when she comes on, I can work it out.
And I have got some more couch to coach news, actually. So I had a message from Louis Edwards, who I know listens to the podcast, sometimes joins live. I don't think he's with us today. However, he's messaged me to say, "Hi, Rob. I'll be the chair of South Cheshire Harriers from this evening." So the 18th, so just under a week ago. Would you be able to share our new races coming in March 2026? The Secret 20 and the Secret Half on the podcast socials. So I said, well, yes, of course I can. I said I was supposed to put wow, congratulations, but I put wow, congregation, mate. Autocorrect. I did ask him to message me again by Monday, but he hasn't. But I have remembered. So secret half, I believe, is something to do with a secret bunker, and you run to a secret bunker or run around a secret bunker. I believe. I thought it was a secret because nobody knows what the route is, but somebody told me I think it's because of the secret bunker that's in South Cheshire. So they're doing the South Cheshire 20, Secret 20. Ben Freeman is. I know that he's listening now. If you know any more details, Ben, in the next couple of minutes, let us know. But in March 2026, they are going to be doing a Secret 20 and also a Secret half. So
James Mitchell said he's already entered the Secret 20.
There you go. There you go. I might be completely wrong, but secret. I think it's secret because it's So finishes at Hack Green Secret Bunker. So there you go. I thought it was secret because nobody knew the route until the day, but it's not that. There you go. Have we got any more Couch Coach news, Emma? You got any news you want to share with us?
I don't watch the news.
You don't watch the news? Neither do I. I just Googled running news. That's why my running news wasn't that good this week.
I don't find any. I just send it to you too.
I know. So if you are thinking of going and joining the Secret Half, Secret 20, go and join. It's in March 2026. Listen to the extra special episode that we have had with Run Things. If you haven't already done so, sign up and use the podcast discount code and you will get yourself some money off. And on that note, we will see y'all later.
See you later.